Ed Puzzle 4.6 Watersheets Notes. Watersheets are defined as all of the land that drains into a specific body of water, such as a river, lake, bay, etc. And it's determined by slope, ridges of land divided by watersheets. Watersheets are where the land that water runs off, and watershed boundaries are determined by slope. Soil composition, vegetation, and slope plays a larger role in how watersheds are drained. More vegetation means more infiltration and groundwater, and greater slope means faster velocity of runoff and more soil erosion. Soil permeability determines runoff and infiltration rates. This runoff is also affected by human activity. Nutrient pollution leads to eutrophication, and this creates algae bloom due to increase of nutrient pollution. This means less sunlight for plants, and plants below the surface will die. Bacteria uses this oxygen for decomposition, and this will lead to hypoxia, which means low levels of oxygen. And this means if there's no oxygen, then organic organisms in the water besides plants will die. This is a representation of a positive feedback. And then we have the sources for the nutrient pollution, which are discharge of sewage treatment plants, animal waste from CAFOS, synthetic fertilizer, and the contaminants for CAFOS are nitrogen, phosphorus, and E. coli, which is a bacteria. More major pollutants would be the endocrine disruptors, would be medicine from sewage treatments, and sediment pollution, which is deforestation caused by deforestation or urbanization. What estuaries or watersheds provide would be they serve as they buffer the force of strong waves in coastal region. They provide nurseries for marine life. They filter pollutants and prevent erosion. They act as a home for many types of wildlife. And the ecosystem services, for example, for the Chesapeake Bay, would be tourism revenue, water filtration, habitats for food services, and storm protection. Moving forward, we have the sediment pollution, which absorbs more heat. We have reduced photosynthesis, loss of invertebrate diversity due to loss of habitat, and it absorbs more heat. Solutions to watershed pollutants. In agriculture, they utilize the technique of cover crops, which utilizes plants between the main crops that you're harvesting to hold the soil in place and keep sediments or fertilizer from burning off in the water. We also have riparian buffers, which riparian means areas alongside a body of water, and it prevents runoff entering the body of water directly by placing vegetation first to go through them for the roots to trap pollutants in the water. And this is a natural filter, and it is used as a natural strategy to reduce pollutants. Another technique, we have biological waste removal, microbes eating waste and utilizing those nutrients to prevent those from being released into the river. And my proposed solution would be an agricultural technique that does not release artificial nitrogen.